Okay.
Uh,
Okay. So, okay. So once again, I welcome everybody, all our verifiers. I want to appreciate you for waiting all this while, for giving us time, and for not going anywhere. We've been working to see that we have a smooth start and everything is put in place so there will be a hitch-free start and no complaints. So, but we are ready, and that's why we are having this meeting this evening once again. So, for the forms that were filled online, I'm sure our verifiers had to fill a form. So, we have a list of everyone who filled the form. I'm just going to go through the locations we have at the moment and the numbers. So, you know, you are not alone, but you belong to a community of people and this is serious. And subsequently, we are going to have meetings, separate meetings for the different locations where we are going to give more instructions and more ways to go about your job roles. So for now, in total, we have more than 240 verifiers. We have them in about 22 different locations in Nigeria and beyond. So in Cote d'Ivoire, we have one. We have one verifier from there. In Abakaliki, we have two verifiers. In Abuja, we have 15 verifiers, active verifiers. In Abeokuta, we have one verifier. In Ogun State, we have three verifiers. In Kogi State, we have one verifier. If you come to Cross River, in Akampa, we have one verifier. In Akpabio, we have one verifier. In Calabar Municipality, we have 35 verifiers. In Calabar South, we have 17 verifiers. In Biase local government, we have three verifiers. In Akwa Ibom State, we have one verifier. Ondo State has one verifier. Lagos State has about 46 verifiers. Aba has five verifiers. Also in Osun State, we have one verifier. In Rivers State, we have one verifier. Enugu has two verifiers. Edo State has one verifier. Kano State has one. Adamawa has one. Ibadan has five. There's something here again from Rivers State, two verifiers. Jos has one. Kaduna has two. So you see that we are actually in a lot of places and we've covered a lot of locations so far. And we look forward to having more verifiers, more and more verifiers in the coming days and coming weeks. So um, that's it for that. We are going to move forward. If you know you're on this call and you're in any location that wasn't mentioned, please you indicate so we can make that correction. Okay, Esther. Esther, where are you? Where is your location?
Okay, hello, good evening.
Good evening, Esther.
Okay, I did Anambra State. I'm in Anambra State. Or did you make?
Anambra State.
Yeah,
Did you register online?
yeah, I did. I filled the form.
Okay, okay. We'll look at that.
Okay.
Okay, and Mr. Ferrami, am I correct?
yes,
Uh,
Feromi Makide. Good evening.
okay, right. Good evening. Please, where's your
Yeah.
location?
Oyo State, Ibadan to be precise.
Oyo State. Okay. Okay. Noted. Noted. Thank you very much. Mr. Solomon.
Hello.
Because it
Yes.
was mentioned,
Hello. I'm in Abia State. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Please go on. Where are you?
I'm in Abia State.
Abia State. Okay. Okay.
which location in Abia State?
Umuahia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Any other person? Okay, that G Praise. I don't know if you're female or okay, G Praise Gloria. Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Gloria, like please
Plateau State.
location,
Plateau.
Plateau State.
Yes, ma'am.
Where in Plateau?
Just south. Hello.
Okay, noted. Yes. Um, is this Humphrey? Humphrey, I can see your hand lifted up.
Good evening, everyone.
Good
Enugu
evening.
Ogun. I don't know if there's anyone from there.
Okay. Enugu.
I have a good general, but I'm not sure it's open.
Okay. Okay.
There's a
Nagoya.
verifier for Enugu. We have verifier for Enugu. We have two verifiers for Enugu State. So
Miss
definitely.
Gift, did you say something?
I said there is a verifier for Enugu State. We have two verifier.
Okay. Yeah,
And we also
exactly.
have the person for Plateau. We also have Jos, which is also Plateau State, which the person is also captured.
Exactly. Okay. Okay. So that's it. I think some maybe we missed the locations I mentioned earlier. But after this call, there'll be some other links dropped, and I'm sure we'll have everybody covered. So um, that's it. So okay, sorry for that break. So we'll be moving forward to helping everybody understand their roles and responsibilities. So as verifiers, what are we supposed to do? I'm sure in the last call we were told that we are to verify different things, right? And there are expectations from us as verifiers. So one thing we should understand is that we must be honest in our work. So we need trust from our customers, our clients, because and the moment you start something and one or two people complain about it and they're like, these guys are not real, these guys are not, what they verified for me is not so, or I still got scammed or something else. Find out that, I mean, we all know negative news trends better than good news. So you find out that it could spoil business and close down a lot of things. So one thing we must understand, which I'm sure we already got, is that there must be honesty. We must learn to get the trust of our clients, trust of everybody that comes in contact with us, because the moment we reduce those bad news and we give them reasons to trust us, then business will be good. I hope that is clear. So what are you responsible for as a verifier with Checkamo? Physical verification. So if the task requires you to be somewhere, you must be there. You must actually go. Confirm the subject exists. In the condition claimed, and that the surrounding context matches what the user was told. Observe, do not interfere. So as verifiers, first thing, you must go to wherever you're sent. You don't draw conclusions. You don't ask anybody to go on your behalf. If you're sent to a particular location, you must make sure you are there. You must confirm the subject exists. You must report what you have seen, and you must be very observant. One very key feature about verifiers is that you must be very observant. You cannot miss any single detail. So you must make sure you check everything. If it's a property you're verifying, you must make sure the property is exactly as the client was told. You can't add and you can't subtract. Are we clear? Okay, that's good. So let's move forward to evidence collection. Evidence collection, in everything, especially when you're verifying, there must be evidence. Must be evidence. So this is the actual work product, your evidence, because we can't only bank on what you say. We have to see evidence, right? So a vague report with two blurry photos is not a verification. So if you must verify, if you must be a verifier and a good one at that, you must collect multiple clear photos from different angles. We must have multiple clear photos from different angles. You must have, that means that requires you to have a good camera. As a verifier, you must have a good camera. We can't do, oh, it's my phone, or it's my equipment or whatever. Can't say I'm going to work on that. No, our clients won't take that. They need perfection and we have to bring that to them. So we must have multiple clear photos from different angles, at least one short video clip. So we know with the coming of AI and technology everywhere, pictures can be manipulated, even videos, but that's why we are insisting and we are specific about the kind of pictures or videos we want. At least one short video clip, timestamp evidence. You can have a video that shows the time, the date, and the location of when location you took that video. So that makes everything clear. There's GPS, which helps with location proof. That will be attached automatically through the platform. And then environmental context. You must always go around your environment so we are not limited in what you are reporting. And we move forward to objective reporting. And this part of it is actually where most verifiers make mistakes, not through fraud, but through habits. They write things like the property seemed nice. No, no, no. We don't want that word, seemed nice. You are not suggesting. Or the seller appeared trustworthy. No, no, no. Those statements mean nothing and introduce bias. When you add seemed and you say appeared, you as a verifier, you must describe what you observed. Describe what you observed, not what you assumed. The structured report format in the platform will guide you through that. Don't worry, we are going to give you a structured report format that every verifier will have to follow when giving their report about what they've gone to verify. So the Checkamo Verifiers app or platform is not something that is not a marketplace. You're not marketing a product. You're not a house agent. You're not a vehicle agent. You're not a property agent. You're reporting what you've seen. So before somebody comes to you, they have heard things about that thing they are sending you to go and verify. So you're not coming back to make them buy or not buy. You're coming back to report exactly what you've seen, and then the decision is in their court to either go on with what they were told or what they've seen, what you've given them, or not go on with it. Are we clear on that? Okay. So now, as a verifier, you must upload everything through the Checkamo system before closing a task. Do not submit partially and return later. If your connection fails, wait and submit once stable. Now, what that means is you do not submit half reports. Do not submit partially and come back later to submit. If you have poor network or your connection fails, you have to pause and upload fully when you have a good networking system. Incomplete questions go to QA review and may not be approved, which affects your rating and your pay. Now, when we get on the platform, you're going to see the different features on it. You see that every verifier has a rating. If you're good at your job, we will know. If you're good at your job, your rating, you can have a 5-star rating and it just gives you better offers. But if you do something one time that isn't good or doesn't put you out there in a good light, then it will also reflect on your rating, and you know that is not good for business. So moving on, we'll see briefly. I'm sure in the last meeting we must have been told how we should work and what we should do. So we are just going over this. There will be time for questioning and clearance if you have any issue anywhere. So we have different types of verification tasks. We are verifiers. We verify a lot of things. Property verification. We do property verification as a verifier. You're going to do property verification. What does this mean? Means you're going to verify if the property actually exists at the stated address, what condition the property is in externally, and if accessible, also internally. Who is the landlord or listed agent? Can you confirm identity? Is the property currently occupied, vacant, or disputed? So there are sometimes people will come to you and ask, or come to the platform and say, I want to verify a property. Could be they want to rent an apartment and they're asking you to verify. So what you have to check is the condition of the property. You must know the condition of the property. Does this property even exist? We have a lot of scammers everywhere. We have agents that come to you. Maybe everybody here must have had that experience 1 or 2 times where an agent comes to you and says, pay me agent's fee of 5,000, I'll give you a house. In the end, they did not even have any house for you in the first place, or they were trying to scam you even of the actual rent you were supposed to pay. So we are here to curtail all of those um, negative things happening in society. That's why we must be good at our jobs. It's not the destinies of people, the hearts of people will depend on a lot of us here, and we must be good at it to avoid any issue in the future. So we must have to verify that this property actually exists, then the condition of the property, because sometimes you pay for a house and you get there and the toilet isn't working or water isn't in the house and they told you from the beginning that there's water, or the roof is leaking and the moment rain falls it is an issue for the person. So we have to make sure everybody that comes to us builds that trust and have that confidence that if they have verified my property, then I'm not going to go through all of that. So that means as a verifier, you must verify all of those things. You're going to also who the landlord is. You find out who the landlord is or the listed agent, and is the property currently occupied, vacant, or disputed? There are houses you're going to pay for and want to pack into, and you hear that, oh, 3 other people have paid for this house, or 5 other people have paid for this house, or the property isn't even up for rent. The family people are having issues. Sometimes they come and write, this property is not for sale, or no tenants wanted, and by that time you've already paid. So as verifiers, we are charged with the responsibility of avoiding that for our clients. That means we have to go through all of that. Then we also have product verification. We'll be verifying products. Is the product physically present and as described in the listing? Is the product available? And is it the way they say it is? You know what I order versus what I got. Mm-hmm. Even today, I heard somebody talking about that. You order something and then you get something completely different from what you ordered. So we'll be avoiding that for our clients. Is the condition new? Product of the product my client is asking for, is it new? Is it used? Is it damaged? And is that consistent with the claim? So if it's new, was my that it is damaged? Used, was my client also told it has been used before? Does the product match the specifications the buyer was shown? So you're going to confirm all of that. When they come to us and ask us to verify a list of points to look out for. So when we are giving those points, we must make sure that what we see matches what the client was told, what our customer was told. I said earlier, report report what was seen. So if you notice that the product has damaged, you say, oh, the product is damaged, the product has been used, or the what is seen. So we'll also have person verification. Yes. Can the person's claimed identity be confirmed through visible documentation or presence? So sometimes you might be asked to verify a person. Say, is this person is Mr. Obinna, who he says he is? Does he work with the health technologies? Does he work with so 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 and so? So you'll be asked to verify people. So you're going to check if the person's first thing you check is if the person's claimed identity is true. It says, I am Cynthia. I'm a Cynthia Umoren. When you check their documents or go through their documents, can you trace that person's name or that person's location or that person's state of origin? Can you trace it to where this person is putting themselves out to be or who they are telling you they are? Also, are they operating in the role or capacity they have presented? And now, follow any additional legal guidelines active in your region. So you have to follow. Remember, everything we are doing is legal. You're not, please, you're not an undercover agent, right? You're not going to, probably you say you're trying to ask some bad guys in the streets because they are the ones that always have information about everybody like that. So you're going to mix up and you're doing all of those. No, you must follow legal ways and legal guidelines of discovering these things and verifying these people. So if a person is if a client is asking you to verify a person, you must know the origin, the true identity of the person. First, their name, state of origin, place of birth, work experience, age, and everything. And then you know if that person is functioning in the capacity they have told our clients that they function. And also, service verification. Does the business physically exist at the stated location? Is it operational? Is it open, staffed, functioning? Does what you observe match what the user was told? So if you're asked to verify a business, we must look out for all of these points. We must look out for all of these points. We must confirm that the business physically exists at the stated location. If the client was given a particular location, we have to go there and see that, oh, when I get here, when I I will see, when I get to Mobile, I will see probably what bank is at Mobile. I think we have a lot of banks at Mobile. We have UBA at Mobile. Yeah. So when I get there, I'll see a bank like that or a place like that there. So yeah, that is it. So we are going to go through our evidence standard. What I mentioned earlier that we have to take pictures and then videos. So what are the standards? Minimum requirements for every submission. every verification you go out for, the minimum requirements are 5 or more photos, at least 5 or more photos. Remember, I mentioned earlier that the photos have to be from different angles, right? So if you're verifying a property, you have to take photos from different angles of the property. So minimum requirements, 5 or more photos, unless the tax type specifies otherwise. Unless the tax says, oh, I just want this, or I just want to see this, and we can work with that. One to two video clips, 1 to 2 video clips, minimum 10 to 30 seconds each, showing real context. GPS tag, that one is generated automatically. Do not attempt to override. That's a warning. And timestamp, embedded in captures, not added manually. So it must be embedded in captures. As you're doing it, we are seeing probably the time, location, right, day, and the rest. It's not later you edit it or you embed it into the captures. So that's it for our evidence standard. So if we listened carefully, we realize that what I said earlier just comes to play. You must have good gadgets. Your if you're using a phone, your camera must be good, must be able to present clear pictures. So let's have that noted. Then as verifiers, remember we are not market sellers. We are not struggling for customers and clients. So there's a code of conduct expected for each and every verifier. We must be neutral. You're not picking a side. We'll have more trainings as time go on, but no, you can't go there and decide to probably side with the landlord or with the person selling the product. Like, no, 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 my guy or my girl is just maybe the thing just broke today, so the person can still manage it, and then you come back to tell your client, sir, it's not really that bad, or it's good, or sir, I advise you to buy. No, no, no. You're on neutral grounds. You're reporting exactly what you see, nothing more, nothing less. No advice, no, you're not recommending to the person not to buy the product. So I don't think you should buy the product, though. I don't think you should pay for that house. No, no, no. That's not in your capacity as a verifier. You're just reporting exactly what you see. So neutrality, you work for neither the buyer nor the seller. You have no stake in the outcome. You report and that's it. Also, integrity. Integrity matters a lot. Integrity is something that must be part of every single verifier. You can't give false reports. Remember, I mentioned earlier that bad news travels faster than good news. So if you do something to one customer today, customer tells 1, 2 people, 3 people, and find out that in no time you're having no customers because it has gone everywhere, and then they'll rate you very terribly on the app. Like, these guys are not good. So integrity, no falsified reports, no staged evidence. No staged evidence. Imagine using AI to craft an evidence and, oh my goodness, just help me realize. I'm very sorry. I'll have to manage these slides because we're in Nigeria. NEPA just took lights. So I wasn't expecting that. But can you see me a little? Is my face still clear? Okay, please. I'm sure we can relate to this. They should be bringing it back in a few minutes. I apologize. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up. Right. So we'll just go on. Very soon we'll have our question session. Okay, good. So um so let's go back. We're talking about evidence standard and okay, code of conduct. So confidentiality. Confidentiality is very important. You don't discuss a client's business with other people. You don't discuss a client's business with other people. The details of every task, who the user is, what property, share task details externally. not with friends, not on social media, not with anyone involved in the transaction. So this is not a situation where you have a task and you take a screenshot or anything and send to somebody somewhere and say, my guy, do you know this place? No, that cannot happen. Every help you will need, whatever you need, is within the Checkamo system. You reach out, we have helplines, we have emails you can reach out to, numbers you can call. Everything will even be provided for you on the platform. So anytime you have issues understanding or you don't get a particular thing, you can just reach out to any of our helplines. Okay, light is back. Somebody say NEPA. So, okay, right. All right, this is Nigeria. We'll just go back to our message. Okay, so we're saying you can't share a client's information with anybody, no friend for up never, no friend whatsoever for any reason. There's no reason for that. So confidentiality, and also next, professionalism. We must be professionals, no? You will encounter sellers who don't want to be verified, landlords who become hostile, people who try to stall or obstruct. Stay calm. Stay calm. um, you are not there to argue. If a situation becomes tense or unsafe, follow the escalation procedure. Do not attempt to force completion. So you go to a property to verify it, and the landlord is saying, "You are not welcome there. I don't want to see you around my property." I just saw a message. I'm sorry, I'll come back. Somebody said they can't see me.
So we can see you can proceed. I think it's the person's network. Let the person log out and log.
Okay. Okay, so if you're listening, the person that can't see me, please, I think you can try to log in again. Just log out and log in. Maybe you're having poor network. Sorry about that. So as we're saying, professionalism, you can go to a property to verify it and the landlord is saying you can't verify this. Or you go to verify a product and they're saying you can't. No, you must maintain professionalism. There's no place or time where you say, I want to show you that I am a real Nigerian, or this is my job, I must do my job. So we will be giving um we'll be giving escalation procedures what to do when it gets to that point. Yeah, we'll be giving that. So we'll just follow them. But at no point are you to be caught fighting on the streets because you went for verification, or arguing or hitting somebody, or no. We must maintain that standard. Anti-collusion. If anyone, a buyer, seller, landlord, or third party attempts to offer you money, gifts, or favors to change or omit information in your report, you are required to report that immediately through the platform. Accepting anything is grounds for permanent removal, no exceptions. So I'm sure one or two times you are going to experience that you go and you see that that property is not what it is, or that vehicle is not what they told your client, and the person just knows it's not in a good shape. Or like I made mention of the product, maybe it got damaged the previous day and the seller still wants to sell to your clients. They are like, okay, I will give you this amount, I will give you that one. Just put in your report that the thing is still okay. Maybe he will now see it later. He will be thinking in his mind, did it get bad on the road or something? So that is not allowed. If that is if that comes to light, you will be removed immediately from the platform. So that would be that for now. That's basically what we are supposed to do. So as verifiers, supposed to verify properties, verify products, verify persons, verify service, and so on and so forth. So do we have any question before I go on? Do we have any question or clarification? You want clarification on anything? Okay, I can see Obinna Chukwuma and Esther Honora. So you can go on. Let's have you, Obinna.
Okay, good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, Kingsley, Obinna Chukuma, and I reside in Owerri, Imo State, West Side.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Please go on.
This is my first time joining, and I just received an email this week. So this is my first time joining. So based on what you said, I grabbed everything you said about the program, but I don't know if you made mention of you guys holding the first meeting here. So I don't know if you can like summarize what you guys discussed on the first meeting.
Okay, Mr. Obinna, welcome. If this is your first time. But the first meeting was recorded and will be, I think, a link for that will be shared after this meeting. So you can have detailed knowledge of what is going on. But basically, this is a Verifiers platform. This is for Checkamo. We are Checkamo Limited, and what we do majorly now is verification. Although we are going to go live by next month, but you are a verifier if that's how you registered or why you registered. And what you'll be supposed or you are meant to do is to verify things for people. So have people indicate interest or tell us what they want to verify on the platform. We'll have our users and then verifiers yourself. You have them indicate what they want us to verify, and you go there to verify. You charge them for the verification, and it just goes on and on. You report what you see. Don't worry, a link will be dropped shortly after this meeting, and you can watch it and get all the answers you need concerning the first meeting. Is that okay?
Yes, thank you. Lastly, please, is there a kind of platform where all the verifiers are? Because I'm
Uh,
not in it.
okay, yeah, we have a WhatsApp group. We currently have a WhatsApp group. So you can drop your number on this call. I'll add you to the verify. Did you register online? Did you register on the form?
Yes, yes, yes. That was how I was able to receive an email.
Okay, and you didn't join the WhatsApp group. There was also a link for the WhatsApp group. But just drop your number on this call. I will copy it out and add it to the platform.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah.
This. Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay. Question, Mr. Star. Can I get you?
Okay, hello, good evening once again.
Thank you. Good evening.
I'm Mr. Honora from Anambra State. I want to know, I have two questions though. One is
Okay.
if a verifier goes to a particular location and found out that maybe the address that the person does not exist in that particular address, eh,
Yes.
and the verifier had to report that the person is not there, will the verifier be paid?
Yes, okay. Now payment will be made even before you go on your verification process. Now the thing is that you are not to go and look for the person to put the person there. You are to report only what you see, and that is your role and responsibility. So if you go and you realize that this person is not in this location, or this store is not in this location, or this house is not in this location, you come back to your client and tell your client this is the state of things, this is the situation of things. Your client immediately understands. You're not under duress to make sure you find where that person has gone to. No, no, no. You're only to find according to what your client was told. Is it true or not? So if it's not, you report back to your client, and that's all.
Okay, I think this particular answer has answered my second question. Thank you.
Okay, that's beautiful. Thank you very much. We have another Miss Esther.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
You've answered my second question. I wanted to ask about payment, how we'll be receiving our payment. So my
Oh,
first
okay.
question is for to verify a property or a product, how are we going about to go about it to know the properties we are going to verify?
Can you repeat your question again?
I say, for instance, we want to verify a property now.
Yeah.
Will we be going about looking for property to verify, or is there a task that will be given to or assigned to this particular person in certain location, go and verify this property, or who will verifier will be looking for a property or anything to be.
Okay, okay. So as a verifier, you're not a marketer. It's if you're a marketer, when you're a marketer, you start moving about looking for things to verify. So you're not a marketer, you're just a verifier. We have a platform. For those on the WhatsApp platform, I shared the link just a few minutes before this meeting started. So with that platform, you are going to go through itself on this call. You register as a verifier on the platform. When you register as a verifier, your profile is up and you're active. It's like the Bolt app, right? So as a driver, you have a car, you register as a Bolt driver, and then somebody needs a ride, you're in the area, you just connect you guys, say go and pick up this person from this location. So that's how it works. You register on the platform, then we have our users, our clients, that's the word clients. They are also going to come to the platform just like you go to the Bolt app to say, I'm going to here, I'm going to Calabar, I'm going to, let's say, Etagbo, and any driver, and my location currently is Stadium. Any driver around Stadium comes to you, picks you up, and takes you to Etagbo. That's how it works. So you're on the platform, somebody comes and says, I need a property verified at White Market. Let me use that. So that's when you say, okay, you're active, right? You're active. So you like, I'm going there now, and then you have the conversation, that conversation with that user on the platform, the Checkamo platform. You discuss the fee, you discuss everything, more details will be shared, but you discuss everything you need to discuss and then you go. So you're not out there looking for properties to verify. All you need to do is sit pretty on the app, just be active, and these jobs come to you. Are we clear?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Mr. Kerami?
All right. Thank you. My question is this. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. My question is this. As a verifier, what is our form of identification? And what I mean by that is, imagine going to an area that is not well secure. Funny things can happen. Like, how do I get to tell them, okay, this is who I am? Then will we be given an ID or something? I don't know if you get my question. Something
Yes.
um that can easily show people, okay, this is who I am, this is that, without any form of I don't know, probably you understand what I'm trying to say already.
Yes, I do. I think earlier on I made mention of escalations. You might go to a place and they don't want you to verify the property or product or service. So for your question, you'll be given IDs as verifiers. You're definitely going to have your means of identification. So when you go, you show them and then you do your job. So yeah, but I think you made mention of something about security. So is you're not you can't be sent to a location that is not secured, right? So there's that place of security we are going to check out. Remember, every transaction is on the platform. So whatever any user wants, it will definitely be assessed and uh, we'll make sure you're good to go before releasing a verifier to go. Is that okay?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I think we have one hand from Humphrey. Humphrey, are you there?
Yes, mine is not really a question, it's more of a complaint. The second link you sent to the WhatsApp platform, I tried logging in, but it's not, it's showing error.
The link.
Yeah, for the app, for the
What is it
Checkamo,
saying? What is it saying?
it's showing 404 error.
Oh, Are you trying to log in with your Google account, or is it not showing anything at all?
Okay, I'm trying to log in with my Google account.
Okay, so you didn't put in your email, your full name, email, and password. You didn't put in that.
No, I just tried
But is
logging
it
in with Google.
okay? Is it showing you a space for that? Okay, don't worry. I will walk us through the process on this call. I think we are going to do that briefly before we go. Any other question? Is this class something here? LASVIA. Let's see. Your hand is instead of. Does anybody have any other question? Please, you can speak. Okay, we have a lot of questions. Okay, Mr. Mm-hmm. Accept Hopo. Okay.
Hi, good evening. The name is Faithfulness.
Good evening.
Okay, I just have it's not really a question. I'm not on the group chat and I just saw the mail I think yesterday. So can I be added on the WhatsApp group chat? I already dropped my contact in the
Yes, you
chat.
okay, you can be added. So just drop your number here.
I already did. Should I drop it again?
Oh, yes, please drop it again. Okay. Another question.
Hello?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I want to talk about the product verification. Now, if a client, a that sends now to verify,
Sorry, Mr. Laz, your volume is very low. I can't hear you.
no, that was it.
Increase your volume.
Hello?
Yes, yes, we are waiting for you.
I am Mr. Wilson. Hello?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
I want to confirm something. I want to confirm about the product verification. Now, if the verifier is sent to verify a product, let's say, for instance, maybe a washing machine or medical equipment. Now, I want to know if technically it doesn't sound enough. It doesn't sound enough to verify that kind of product because sometimes you go to a shop to verify this product and you know nothing about it. You know, the to give a positive or a standard objective answer. Now you go there, you are seeing a product that you have seen before your life. Get my point? You've not seen the product, you want to verify if the product is good, if it's standard. Get my point? You guys, if it's okay. Now at that point, what do the verify do?
Okay, thank you very much for that question. So, like I said before, you are not going to verify blindly. There are verification guidelines. The user will tell you specifically what he wants you to verify about the product. He's going to give you those guidelines. He'll say, I want to know, is this like this? Right? If you're verifying the medical equipment, it's going to say, I want to see this, I want to see this part of it. Is the product like this? Is the product like that? So you're working with those guidelines. You're working with what the user wants to know specifically about those products. And then you're taking pictures. That's why we talked about evidence, clear photos. You're taking pictures. We said at least 5 photos. So you're taking photos of the item or the product, you're making videos of the item or the product. If it tells you you're supposed to test run it, you're supposed to make, they should show you how it's working. If it's something that needs electricity to come up or function, they'll say make sure it's working. So you tell the people, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. You plug it or use it. You make videos of it working just exactly as you're being told. So you take clear photos and you take clear pictures. So you work with the guidelines that you are given and then you report back to your client. So the client or the user looks at these things, the evidence you presented, and then goes on with his or her decision. I hope you are clear on that.
Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah. Please, what I want to ask is, what is the basic salary of a verifier?
You said?
What is the basic salary of a verifier?
Okay, so for that, um, you're going to get paid based on the job you do. Like I mentioned earlier, when you have a verification request, you there's a price. Don't worry, these things will be shared, but we'll have a price list for different verifications, and depending on how long they'll take you, how much logistics will cost and the rest. So you discuss with your client and then the client makes payments. So it's not like you get a monthly salary. If you get for 50, 60 verifications in a day, if you get 5 verifications or 10 verifications and each of them pay you 50,000 or 5,000 or 10,000, that's good for you. But it depends on the number of requests and the number of jobs you get, and then you get paid for them. So that's why I made mention of being good at your job, being a good verifier. If your rating is high, then you just get people always coming back to you.
Sorry, please. Are we the one negotiating the price? The client is.
We will have a guideline for that. We will have a guideline for that. So there will be a guideline for the pricing. It will be shared with the verifiers. Just maybe a few days after today, just very soon, we are going to share all of that on the platform and through our emails. So we'll know what we are working with.
Okay. Then lastly, you said verification is done legally, not illegally. Meaning,
Yes.
just to verify something, we have to let the landlord be aware that we are there to verify this property.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. Mr. Jeremiah,
Yeah, good evening.
good evening.
My own question is just like with the let me say the person who hires us to verify their product or services, we they have our contacts. Like, are we
Um,
directly reporting to them, or we report whatever we see to the company, while the company will relay the message to them?
okay. No, there's no personal relationship between the verifier and the user. So every transaction happens on the Checkamo platform, right? So your user says what he wants, you say everything, whatever you want, you report on the platform, right? So that's what is going to happen. Everything happens on the platform.
Okay. Number two, and that would be the last.
Okay.
Is like, let me say, you know that there's some people that they want to hear your own review. Like, apart from what you saw and you have given your reports, is there like, okay, what is your own thoughts about this? Like, okay, let me say I went to verify a building, and after verifying it, I gave my own review that this is how it is, this is how it is, this is how it is. So, and I said, but in my own opinion, can I give my own opinion to what I went to verify?
No, you can't give your opinion. That's why we said we are neutral people. Verifiers are neutral. You can't say but. No. Your job is to report exactly what you see and leave it at that. So you respectfully tell the client, which I doubt most clients will ask anyway, but you can't give a report and put but in it. Also, like I mentioned earlier, there will be reporting guidelines, how we are to give our report so that everybody stays guided. But regarding your question, no solicited advice. It just because in the end they will be like, that verifier, Mr. Jeremiah, he advised me to buy that property and now see what is going on. So you don't want that for yourself. You just give a report and ask the Holy Spirit to lead the person. Are we clear?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are clear. Thank you very much.
Okay, I think we have one more question, Mr. Oluwa. Oluwa
Yeah,
Emi. Okay,
good
Miss.
evening, everyone.
Sorry. Good evening.
Okay, so I'm not here to ask a question. It's just like a complaint rather. I've been trying to log in to the what's it called? I think the platform. I saw a link on the group on the WhatsApp group, and I've not been able to log in. It's not coming. It's not working. I tried my email. It's not going through, and I
Okay.
tried logging in through my Google. Same thing.
Okay, so I think somebody complained about that before. Maybe it's a network issue, but we are going to try to review the platform right now. We are still
I've
working on the
done that
sign
more
in.
than twice.
And
Okay.
what did you say?
I said I've done that quite like
Oh,
maybe like 3 times or 4 times now.
oh, okay. We are still working on it. Don't worry. Very soon that will be sorted out. Either while we
Alright.
are on the call or information will be dropped really soon this evening. Sorry about that for those of us trying.
Alright, thank you.
Okay. I think Steven, is your hand on?
Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, my question just finished out from Mr. Jeremiah's question.
Okay.
So, I know that in as much as we are not allowed to give our opinion when we have verified a product, and what if in circumstances that the user asks or deliberately asks for our own input on what we think about a product? Because we know for a fact that most times some things that you go to verify or products you go to verify physically they have an issue or something, but capturing it on the camera and then sending pictures won't give the user the total experience. So sometimes, what if the user goes on to insist and ask for our own input because we're there physically?
Okay. So in that situation, I think it would be wise to give a two-way input, right? If you're to give any input, but um, it would be better to just completely avoid the input. I think if you're reporting, there's a way you report, and the person just knows. Remember, you're on the platform. Person just knows on the platform after dropping your report, it's like, this is what I saw, this is what I saw. If they ask for maybe any, okay, we have something from content, right? So if they ask for any inputs, no, you can't give that. But we have somebody here, Mr. Dahel, you can speak.
Okay, thank you so much. So, I just want to give a little bit of clarity to the question. Um,
Okay.
now the question is becoming to look like a debate because we are trying to balance neutrality of our verifiers and also when it's coming as a request from a client.
Hmm.
So, if a client says, "I want your input, your opinion," that is a request. So it's part of the task given to you. At that point, the verifier is not biased. So you are supposed to, at that point, tell the person, okay, this is what I think about this based on my verification or assessment on the platform. But should he not request for your input, you don't go to try to force him to make a decision because you think it aligns with you. So I think we need to draw the line
Okay.
between plain neutrality and also carry on.
carrying out a task that a user or a client have asked you to do when you are going to the fee. So those are clear, two different things. If opinion comes as a request, it's part of the job. He's paying for that. But if he has not asked for it, you don't need to go extra mile. That's just it.
Okay. Mr. Steven, okay. I think that was a good answer. And it's okay. Any other question?
Okay, yes. Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, I want to ask. You said
Uh, Lavia World, are you still speaking? We can't hear you. Okay, until she's back again. I think if that's all, then we are supposed to try to review our platform, have platform access and sign in. Okay, before I forget to mention, a link, another link, I think she's having network issues. So another email will be sent to us. Another email will be sent. On the email will also be the link to the WhatsApp group. So for those of us not on the WhatsApp platform, we will just click that link and join the WhatsApp platform. I think it will be easier that way.
sorry,
So,
please.
okay, you're back.
Sorry, please. Yeah.
Mm,
What was is you said we must be online for us to be able to accept a request.
yeah.
Meaning, if you're not with your phone, it will not be possible for you. Probably getting there, you might be late, right?
No, you can't. It's like a boat driver. How do you get a ride when you're not on the app? So you just have to always be available. We have to be active. We have to see that, oh, she's there right now, because the moment a user drops an information, the available person is going for it. So it's not like we are waiting and saying, oh, she's coming from, no, no, no. Whoever is available takes the verification. So do you
Okay.
understand?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So that's it for our question and answer session. Right now, like I said, I think we are having a bit of an issue with our sign in. But when the link is posted, it's a very easy procedure. It's a very easy way. You just open it, you click on it, you will see a place to put in your full name. You register as a verifier, right? Register as a verifier. So you see a place to put in your full name, your email, your password. You confirm your password, then a verification code will be sent, or password will be sent to your email. You just copy the code from there, click it in, put it in, and you are good to go. Okay, maybe we can try something on this call. I'm going to I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Let's do this now. Uh, mm, okay. So can you all see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Okay, so we'll try to log in. We'll try to log in and see how that goes. Okay, so this is the link that was posted on the platform. So when you click on it, network issues. Okay, So see here, apply to become a verifier. You just click on it. So when you click on it, if you already have an account, see apply as a verifier. You come down here if you don't have an account and click on this thing to lead you. But if you already have an account, which I most certainly do, you come here and you put in your email address. So my email address is then you put in your password. Okay, so you sign in. Okay, see, I click sign in and this is where it has taken me. Good evening, you see your name, you greet. 8 new jobs available. Here you see the jobs available. Are we together? See the jobs available. You see active jobs, available new request. If you've completed anything for that day, it will reflect here. Then you also see your rating. So you know if you have poor rating or good rating. So the platform is very easy to navigate, very self-explanatory as we can see. So this will be it when you're able to create your accounts, and the creation of accounts is also very simple. So you come here, you see 8 new jobs available, or how many jobs, any number of jobs available, you can see it there. See 8 new available, 8, this is it. Active jobs, you get there. The number of jobs you've done, you see it there. Number of jobs you've done, and then you can also see your rating. So that's basically it's browse jobs, where you can just browse through jobs that are available if they are. This is your performance stats and reviews. Here you come and see what statistics is saying about you, right? How you've been doing in the past, your faults or your applause, you see it there. Earnings, you can see balance and payout, how much you've been able to get, and so on. So it's very easy to navigate. So let's go back a bit to creation of accounts where we came from. Apply to become a verifier. Yeah, I'm still logged in. So that's it for our app, basically. That's it for our app. It's very easy and you can you can do that with it. So if you're having network issues right now, we will work on that shortly and we'll make sure it's good for everybody. Are we clear? Okay. Does anybody have any question concerning that? Any questions? Okay, Mr. Okay. So let's hear you.
Okay, I should come on.
Yes, sir.
All right, so good evening. I think another point I just need to also stress on is though when you sign in, if you notice from the profile, you notice the account that was logged in, the profile is not 100% set up. So you also see the progress of your account, of your page or account setup. So as a verifier, we also need to verify you. So you'll be uploading things like your national ID card during the course of your registration. Some informations we need to at least trust that okay, with these informations we have, when KYC, yeah, call it KYC. So when you see those informations as you'll be trying to sign up, just supply those information because we'll KYC you before we cannot say, okay, let's leave our client under your care. So it is when you provide all of those things that your profile will 100% complete. And we cannot say, okay, this person is good to be matched with client. All right. So when you see it, don't just try to skip it. You are supposed to fill it.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Any question? Okay, Mr. Steven, let's have you.
Yes, sorry. Hold on. Good evening once again.
Good evening.
Yes, so my question is regarding the online status. So must we be logged in the app or on the site before our status or online status will be active, or we can just set it and then we can log out
No,
of
no,
the app
no.
or app on the site?
No, you can't. You can't set it. You must be available. Must be online.
So meaning we must be in the site, like in the site always before you will be assigned tasks.
Yes, you have to be. You have to be on the site before you're assigned the task, because if you're not, we don't know how long it will take you to be there. So it's something that you can always check, right? You're working somewhere. The good thing about your work is that you can work from home and working everywhere. It's like you're working in a bank, you have to be in the bank and everything. So you have to be there. But Mr. Matthew wants to say something, sir.
All right. Okay. Yes. I am just trying to understand from Mr. Stevens' point of view. For me, I just need to always stay on that web page for me to. This is not survey you're doing. So you should be able to set your availability. So that will be worked on so that
Okay.
clients know this user is available. I don't, so long as I've informed or notified the platform that I am available for a ride. Just like I may be on WhatsApp, but I know I can also see information from my messenger on Facebook. Facebook will count it for me that I'm
Okay.
right. So you can do other things while you are also available for a job whenever it comes. So there will be an alert system to notify you that okay, you've currently have a client requesting your services. So you now go into that conversation on how much you and everything. So definitely you'll be able to set it for yourself. It's not something you need to slip on the web page or application because you're looking for to be matched with the client.
Okay, so Mr. Steven, right, thumbs up. That means your question was answered. Okay, any other question? Uh, okay, open now.
Okay. Good evening. Good evening once again. Who are those? Am I the one that will negotiate price with a client, or Checkamo does that for me?
Okay, so I mentioned earlier that there will be a price guide. There will be a guideline for the prices, right? So whatever you're verifying, we have guidelines for them. So we don't go overboard or below standard. But there'll be guidelines and they'll be shared with verifiers. Okay, I think your question is answered. Oluwagbemi, let's have you.
Okay, so I still can't sign in, please. And I'm signing in for the first time. It's not like I have an account before. So I don't know what the issue is right now.
Okay, Mr. Matthew, is your hand up?
Sorry, my hand is not up. But can she share her screen? Can she share her screen so that we see what her challenge is?
Okay, Ms. Oluwagbemi, can you share your screen so we see where you are and how we can help you?
Okay, I'm gonna try to check it.
Are you with us? Are you trying to share your screen?
Yes, I am. I am. Yes. Uh,
Okay.
um, sorry, can you see my screen?
Okay, yes, we can. We can.
Okay, so
Okay.
I at first it's saying wrong password. Then I
Have you
decide to
registered before?
continue with. I haven't.
Okay. Okay,
No,
so can you go back? Just you see down here it says apply as a verifier. It's saying invalid email because you haven't applied before, so your account isn't registered yet.
and I
Right.
did
Where
that.
you are.
I did. I did that, and I'm still. I was still getting the same thing I'm coming.
Okay. Your password.
Yes, yes, okay. I was waiting for you to finish. So if you take your cursor to that place of the phone number, I want to show you something.
Okay.
Remove all of the number. I think this will also help you even if you're filling other forms. If you notice, don't put any number here, just leave it blank. If you notice
Okay.
on that field, that field is giving you the type of number it accepts. So you need to start the
Yeah.
number plus put the number. That is the format that works.
Okay. Thank you.
That has worked. So we can check your mail
Okay.
and
You're
get it.
welcome.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. You can stop sharing your screen now. Alright. So I think that's also a good example for the rest of us that will try to register. So any other question? Christy, you can go on.
Okay, thank you. Good evening. Please,
Okay,
can you
good
hear me?
evening.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Sorry, I joined late, so I just joined. But the thing is, I don't really understand. In job description, when filling the form, what should we write as a verifier? Is there any particular thing we're supposed to be verifying?
Okay, that means you joined in really late. But don't worry, this call has been recorded. And are you on the WhatsApp group?
Yes.
Okay, so probably links will be shared so you can revisit and watch the entire video for further understanding. But as a verifier, you'll be verifying different things. Could be property verification, product verification, service verification, just the list goes on. So don't worry, when you watch the video, you will get to understand. But it could be sent Basically, what that means is that if you're sent to verify a property, you have to go follow guidelines, see that the property meets up with the standard the user was told, and then you report back. Or even person verification, you go, you verify the identity of a person. This person is who he says he is, or who she says she is, or she's not, and the rest. Or product verification, the state of the product, and so on. But the link will be shared so you can watch the whole video. But we discussed that in earnest.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Mr. Humphrey, you can speak.
Okay, so I'm having an issue registering on the app. I'm trying to upload my NIM
Uh,
photo. It's been rejected.
you're trying to upload your NIN photo and it's what?
It's been rejected, saying it's, I don't know.
Mr.
It's
Matthew,
showing error.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was mentioned earlier that for now the sign up page is being worked on. By first week of July, all of those things will be sorted out. So just leave it. Just leave it. You'll be able to do that with time. I just mentioned it so that you know that those are things that will be required.
Okay.
okay, thank you. Um, okay, so Mr. Matthew,
Yeah,
are you
I'm
with
real.
us?
I'm real.
Okay, so we are going to talk about discrete verification. Right?
Okay, okay. For the discrete services, I think you touch a few things about it when it is just like every other kind of verification, but you should know that we are very vast and people who want every other kind of verification. So we have adult way of that there are some other things people who want you to verify, and we call it discrete services. So our verifiers are not just um people that will be just doing the regular or normal verification. So if somebody comes to our platform to request for those kind of services, maybe wanting to, you know, on anonymous person, kind of thing, right? We'll be able to double we'll share in details when that future will be live with our verifiers and those that will be interested in those kind of services. So we'll be able to assess it and also benefit from it. Definitely we know the earnings too should be higher compared to other form of verification. But it's just mentioning it that you know that okay, the platform too will be open for those kind of verification.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Matthew. So don't worry, emphasis will be laid more on these things as time go on. But we are almost there and we just have a few days to weeks and we will be fully in motion. So with that being said, we've come to the end of our meeting today. If you have any question, final question, or something you need clarity on, you can say it now. If there's nothing, then once again, I want to thank each and every one of you, our verifiers. We hold you dear and we are glad that you are with us. Thank you for joining today. I hope you learned. I hope you're ready. I hope you're pumped up for when you begin to make money. Thank you for your patience, and in no time from now, we will be up and running. So have a great night, everybody. Bye.